Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We'd like to welcome Caribbean Home Help. Paul Marshall is founder and CEO of Caribbean Home Help, and Paul has been working with us to bring more information to you about how you need to work with other agencies, if that's what you need, to age gracefully. And we're talking in the interim about things that we can do to make the process a whole lot easier. So welcome again. Always great to see you.
Hi, good morning, Tisha, and good morning, Barbados.
All right, for anybody just tuning in, let's tell them again, what is Caribbean Home Help?
Well, Caribbean Home Help is a care partner. We try to work with our clients in many different ways. They're either aging at home, or if they're ill, we try to create different plans for them to be able to exist and do well at home.
All right, and you offer a number of services.
That's correct.
So when we talk about aging gracefully, sometimes in the Caribbean, there are certain things that we have to work through in our own heads, especially when it comes to taking care of aging parents. A lot of the times, you know, we cast our opinions, or it might be in our heads, you know, that I don't want to necessarily ask for help when it comes to my parents. They didn't ask for help for me. So a lot of people have to work through that, get to the place where they understand I might not be able to do everything, especially as somebody who might still be in the workforce and things like that. So that's where you come in. So let's talk a little bit more about these services that you offer, which really are vast. There are quite a few services that you offer.
Yes, they're quite wide and varied, but the reason for that is because we understood that we couldn't just treat our patients just as patients. We had to treat them as people, and they have specific needs. So there is nursing care that we provide. Within that nursing care, that is to provide basic care, which would be daily assistance, like vitals, making sure that we prepare their meals, those kind of things. But there's also specialized care where there are some persons recovering from a stroke, and they don't just need nursing care, they need rehabilitation. So we provide speech therapists, physiotherapists, and we work you through your crisis to a better outcome.
No, I know is sometimes it's easy to mention if there are crises or if there's something happening, but I know most certainly there's so many elderly people or people who are aging who are enjoying life and who sometimes just want something exciting to do, or just other alternative ways to be able to keep themselves active. And I know that you have a lot of suggestions in this area as well.
Yes, so we have been dealing with a number of patients who, one, have dementia, and we have found that by using music and movement that we have unlocked some of that potential in them. Instead of being isolated, using music and movement, we get better results. We get better interaction between the family and their loved ones, but also between that patient and the caregiver.
All right, good stuff. So we're going to invite Mr. Kenny Farel, who is a line dance instructor. And I know that for us, for Q in the community, we hear a lot about the line dancing and all of that wonderful stuff. And we see a lot of it on television. But we really want to hear what it truly does for the people who do it. I don't think that, you know, I don't have a lot of rhythm. They tried that with me on Morning Barbados one time and it really didn't work out. I think that maybe, you know, some European roots have set in over the years, and, you know, I'm good with watching. Yeah? Listen, trust me. All right, so Kenny, are you gonna come in here and talk to us? Be careful as you come on by. All right, here he is. So I'm here with these two lovely gentlemen, and of course we've cleared the dance floor, so to speak, so that we can share with everybody. So welcome to Morning Barbados.
Good morning. Thank you for welcoming me.
First of all, I love the outfit. This is specifically for the line dancing, yes?
Well, I wear I'm dressed like this most of the time.
All right, I love it. Certainly comfortable and ready for the climate. Talk to me about what movement does, and particularly dancing and line dancing.
For me, in fact, I have a poem that says, you ask me why I dance. I said, I love to dance. I dance for exercise, and my favorite dance is the jive. But what it does to me, it relaxes me, right? When I was age 38, in fact, when I was in the military, I couldn't dance. And people used to laugh at me.
So there's hope for me yet.
You're much younger than that. And I decided I'm going to learn to dance. And it was a blessing. Apart from having Jesus as my Savior, that has been a blessing for me. Because, seriously, because it helps me to remain, it energizes me. Dancing and swimming. Okay. If I'm down, if I'm depressed, which I hardly get, I go swimming. And when I'm out, I feel good. When I dance at home, I dance at church, I dance in the street, and I love to dance. In fact, because of that, I've decided I would teach people to dance.
Wow, all right. So is it difficult to kind of get people on board, especially you're dealing with, elderly people, people who are aging, who might have more aches and pains, and some of them who might be a little reluctant to get up and get on the dance floor. Do you find that is a little more difficult to get them involved, or are they as open to dancing as you are?
I think it depends really on you, the individual, the instructor. It depends on you. If you like people, if you love people, you have to break the ice first. Let them know that you care about them. And I think that happens, it will happen easily, and after a period of time. Initially, they'll be apprehensive, but after they get going, they do not want to stop. For instance, right now I have a class at bar, and I told them I cannot stretch myself, and therefore I am going to bring in someone else. And one person said to me, if you stop, I'm not going to come back. Right? And then it was like a chorus. Everybody said the same thing. And these aren't young people, well, let's say we're all young, but they aren't teenagers. These are persons who are 50, 60 and over. As a matter of fact, there's a lady there who is senior to me in age, right? And if you see her, you wouldn't believe it.
Wow.
All because of movement.
All right.
Right? And as a matter of fact, there's one who told me that I saw her crying, but she wasn't crying because she was ill. She was crying because she realized that by coming to dance, it brought something out of her. And about 3 or 4 of us prayed with her. It wasn't at bar. This is where I teach by my neighbor. And now that woman is on top of the ball for me to use that expression.
That's excellent. I know that you would have seen firsthand as well, Paul, the many benefits of just movement generally, because sometimes when we think of exercise, we feel like, you have to do a lot of exercise, you have to go a long distance, you have to do a few miles and stuff like that. But just, regular everyday movement, getting those muscles going can truly make a difference to how you feel, how, your approach to taking care of yourself and things like that.
Yes, that is correct. Movement can be sitting in a chair.
Correct.
Just moving your arms, moving your eyes. It's a matter of just taking those steps. As you start, it gets easier as you go on. And then you can attempt more and more. Obviously, any music, movement, exercise should be, you should consult your doctor to ensure that you're capable of doing any of these exercises. But yes, it brings your heart alive. It brings that joy. I've seen people that were somewhat grumpy turn into these wonderful, lovely, cheerful people just out of music. Yes, right after.
Maybe I need to try dancing. I'm not grumpy at all.
You.
Okay, maybe. But, I know that we have some people here to demonstrate for us. Kenny, and you are going to be leading them today. It's crop over, so I certainly hope that we're going to be hearing some crop over. Well, anyway,
No,
whatever music you play, we're going to enjoy.
I selected three pieces, different genre, right? Up tempo, it's a jive, it's my favorite. And then we have a calypso, red plastic bag. And then I have Colors of the Wind, which is more like a rumble.
All right, so let's invite the ladies in. And Paul, I'm going to get off. Paul, are you going to participate?
No, unfortunately, I have two left.
Look at you. Trying to make, okay, so here the ladies come. And we are all color coordinated today. The ladies are going to come in and set up, and they're going to demonstrate all of this movement and action for us. So we're going to take a break here, and when we come back, we get to see Kenny in action and some of the wonderful ladies who've come along with him, sharing on exactly how they are doing the line dancing. That's next. Stay with me.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Why he
taste the sun sweet berries of the earth. Come strolling all the places all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the newborn moon, or let the eagle tell you where he's been? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you've never heard the wolf cry to the newborn moon, or wear the red or white or copper skin. We're made to sing with all the voices of the mountain, made to paint with all the colors of the wind, and made to paint with all the colors of the wind.
Absolutely beautiful that was.
This dance is called Colors.
All right, good stuff. Okay, so you ladies can come over to this side for me. That was some wonderful music, some great dancing, and I could see by the smiles that it truly was enjoyed by all present. So good stuff. You truly inspired me. I'm serious about it. And, you were talking about all the benefits to be derived from movement. And, this really showcases exactly what can happen. So let's, just repeat how we can get in contact with you. Of course, we'll share that information with you as well. You can go on to the website. It's CaribbeanHomeHelp.com. And this is just one aspect of what you do.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. So essentially, we believe that music is a way for us to manage certain dementia-related issues. And it's just one of those strategies that we use. And we welcome anyone to give us a call. I don't know if you want me to repeat the number, but 246-629-4251. Must put in my plug.
You can't repeat it enough. And it's email csr@caribbeanhomehelp.com. They offer a range of services to be able to help make life a whole lot easier. Thank you, ladies. Just tell me your names quickly. Angela. Shalane. Sandra D. And Sandra D. All right, doing very well. I loved it. Color coordinated and looking really good as well.
Next time we'll have you dancing.
Next time I'll be dancing. No, maybe. All right. Thank you. All right, we're going to take a break here and come on back with you. Remember, this segment was brought to you with the compliments of Caribbean Home Help, telephone 629-4251, website CaribbeanHomeHelp.com, or you can email them at csr@CaribbeanHomeHelp.com.
Morning, morning, morning.